Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's set is a tortoise shell design on some Apres Gel-X nails in the size medium round. I did make a big mistake in this video and I didn't realise until days after I'd done the set. So I'll let you know when it comes up what I'm doing wrong. And I will keep you updated as to if there was any sort of repercussions from my mistake. But yeah, anyway, so I started prepping and then I remembered that I wanted to record the set. So I'd already done my e-file cuticle work, and now I'm just nipping off the dead cuticle, as you can see here. And today's video, you'll notice, is mostly in real time. I think there's literally a couple of bits during some flash curing that I've sped up, but otherwise I've left everything in real time, so you can see how fast I'm working basically. And yeah, so if you're finding it boring or whatever, then just please do just skip ahead to the bits that you do want to watch. I'm just going to use my sanding band to etch the nails and take off that shine. It's set to about a 3 on my Sayang K35 e-file, and I'm just really lightly tickling over, not applying any pressure. So I'm going to do that to all of the nails. So I will have dusted off the nails, and now I'm just going to show you me prepping my Gel-X tips. So I'm using the Gel-X Prep. This is like a kind of like another type of acid primer, and I just rub it on the inside of the tip and it kind of gives it a texture so that you don't have to etch with an e-file bit, because that used to be quite tricky to do. And here I'm just adding the dehydrator to all of the nails. And now I'm adding the primer to all of the nails before we start to put the nails on. Now, this is where I've made the mistake on this, basically putting the nails on. So here what I would usually be doing is applying a thin layer of the Extend Gel to all of the nails, which it looks like I'm doing here, but this is actually the Apres Soft Builder Gel. I bought the Soft Builder Gel recently so that I could do infills on Gel-X, and the bottles are very similar looking. I think they just have a different brush lid. And even the actual brush bristles, now that I'm looking at the video, are different. Like the Gel-X Extend Gel brush is like a lot longer and thinner, whereas this one's more like a gel polish brush. And it didn't cross my mind at all when I was doing the nails, like I didn't notice it. So I'm thinking I'm applying the Extend Gel here, but I'm actually applying a thin layer of the Soft Builder Gel. Anyway, so that's what I've put on the nails, a thin layer of that, and then I've got my client to cure them for 30 seconds. And basically everything, the next steps that I do is with the same gel. It's the Soft Builder Gel, not the Extend Gel. So here I am applying the what do you call them? Extensions? Gel-X tips? Anyway, I put the Builder Gel in the tips like I would have done the Extend Gel. I'm just speeding up these flash curing bits. So yeah, you can see the gel in the nail. I'm rocking it down, letting the gel spread, and then I'm flash curing it with my light. But yeah, this is the Soft Builder Gel, not the Extend Gel. And it's not something I did on purpose. It was completely by accident. I just didn't notice the different bottles when I was using it. And yeah, so as far as I know, no nails have been lost and that they're all on fine. I will keep you posted if anything changes. But yeah, it was probably about 3 days after I did the nails that I thought, oh no, I've used the wrong stuff. Oh shit. So yeah, I'll let you know if I don't know, the nails come off after like 2 or 3 days or whatever. But I'm hoping that they'll last as long. We'll see, because I figured if you can infill with it, hopefully it's strong enough to hold the actual nail on. But then it makes me wonder you know, there is a difference in the consistency, I will say that much. The Extend Gel is a lot thicker consistency. The Soft Builder Gel is much thinner. But yeah, so that's the only difference I know of at the moment. So all the tips are on. After I flash cured them, we cured them for another full 30 seconds in the LED lamp. And I'm just using my e-file. I think this time I've probably got it set to about 8 or 10 or something. I'm just using my e-file just to like rough up the surface of these nails. However, since doing this, I've learned that you can just use the prep on top to get a good smooth polish rather than do this, which I have tried since, and it does work nicely. So from this day forward, I will probably be doing that rather than using my e-file. But it's whatever you prefer. You could just buff over them lightly with a little hand buffer. But yeah, so once I've done this, I'm going to dust them all off and then start with our gel polish design. So I'll talk you through how I'm doing my tortoise shell design as I go along. There's lots of different ways to do tortoise shell. I think I've tried a few different ways. I've picked up various hints and tips from different nail artists. So what I'm using here is just a round gel brush, and I've mixed a glass yellow gel polish with a sort of chocolate brown to make a sort of caramel type colour. As you can see, it's very translucent. So I'm just putting one coat of that down first on all of the nails, and then we'll cure those for 30 seconds. And because it's quite translucent, but the right sort of shade, I just decided to add another coat rather than try and make the mixed colour darker. Maybe next time I'll try and make the mixed colour darker, but you know when you've got a colour just right that you've mixed, and then you start trying to mix up more and then it all goes wrong. So yeah, a second coat and then another cure for 30 seconds. Now I'm adding some blooming gel, and we keep this wet. I'm not going to cure this after I've put it on all 5 nails. You don't need to have blooming gel. I find blooming gel does help your gel colour spread a little bit better, but it's not essential. You could just apply a base coat or a top coat and leave it wet, and then put your gel colours on, or you could even just put a different, like the brown I was putting on, you could just leave that wet, but I'm using blooming gel because I have it. So yeah, we do that to all of the nails, not curing, and now I'm adding in little splodges of this chocolate brown colour to all of the nails with the wet blooming gel. so after I've added the brown, I haven't cured it, I've left it to spread, and I'm adding straight on top of the wet brown a little bit of black, and I'm just allowing that to kind of mix in with that brown. Where it's not cured, it kind of does its own thing and they spread within each other. I think that this was the best tortoise shell that I've done. I've done it a few times and I think this one came out the best. And I found that this method was the least stressful. I kind of just went with it and it worked. But do what works best for you. So we cured after the black for 30 seconds, and then I'm just going in again with another coat of that kind of browny caramelly colour that I mixed up, just one thin layer over the top. Not 100% necessary, I just decided to do this. Do what works for you. But this is what I'm doing on this set. So I do that to all 5 nails and then cure again for another 30 seconds. So those have been cured, and my client wanted to have some like green half moons on all of the nails. I'm using Bottega green from the gel bottle to do this, and a tiny little detail brush. I always feel like doing these kind of things, or like line work with gel polish, is very much like doing liquid eyeliner. And the whole time I was doing this, I was thinking, I've got to try not to make sure that I end up trying to even out these lines, and then the green ends up like halfway down nail. But yeah, so I'm going to do this to all 5 nails and cure them for 30 seconds. I'm just adding a second coat of that green because I want to make sure that it's really opaque, that you can't see any of that tortoiseshell design through it. So I'm just going to quickly do that and cure again for 30 seconds. Coming to the end of the set now, and here I am just applying some matte top coat. And because we were toying between the idea of matte and shiny, I applied the matte top coat to one nail, we cured it, my client had a look, and I think she sort of said, I'm not sure, I think it takes away from the tortoise shell, but I do like the matte. So what we decided to do was to have the best of both worlds. You see, I'm going around with my shiny top coat now, I'm going around the green half moon. So we decided, yeah, we'll keep the half moons matte and the tortoise shell bit shiny. So I'm just going around that matte moon with my shiny top coat. And then I'm just going to put my shiny top coat on all over the nail now, and then what I do is I put the matte top coat with a little detail brush just on the green. My matte top coat just to the green. I'm not sure if I made my life harder by doing it this way, and maybe I should have done it the way I did before, where I just done them all matte and then went around with the no wipe top coat on the tortoiseshell bit. I don't know. Sometimes you do things and then is one way easier than another? I don't know. But anyway, a bit of a different design. Like I love this colour green, and I love tortoiseshell. I'd never considered putting them together. I think my client might have seen this on someone else's Instagram, but I don't know who the person was that did it originally. So if you know, please let me know and I can tag them and say thanks for the inspo. But yeah, definitely a different take on the tortoiseshell design. It's very up to date with all the current nail art trends, I think. So So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like it with the green? Would you prefer it without? Would you put a different colour? Let me know. So I've left a clip at the end of the finished result. Let me know what you all think. Did you like the colour combination? Did you like the mix of the matte with the shiny? How would you have done it? Yeah, and thanks for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't done already. And I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!